Is it soup yet?
Is it Mike?
Hey, it's time for Thursday Night Soup.
Yes.
Join Doc, co-host
Yes.
Jeff
What?
Kendall, and
That's
many
me.
other famous celebrities as we discuss music,
And Snow.
movies, and just plain cause havoc across the internet. And now,
Yeah.
get ready. Let's welcome Doc Dockist.
I want my Thursday night soup now!
Hi. Trying to do a show from the laptop again. How am I doing? Yay.
You're there.
I look like I'm in a black and white movie. Oh, gosh. Something's got to be done. But hello. I think I'm doing better than I tried on Sunday. So we'll go with it for now. All right. So welcome to Thursday Night Soup. Great. We have Jeff Kendall with us. Can you hear me, Jeff?
Yes, I can.
Ooh.
1, 2,
All right.
3. Okay.
Yeah.
Pat's got
Oh, look, we also have Gurr, too.
Yes, Gurr's here.
Error.
Wonderful. Okay.
And who knows what
And
might
yeah.
show up. Right.
Yeah, we have some people watching out in the boonies. James Farley's out there. Hello.
The Daniel Boonies.
Matthew Smith. It's snowing in Fort Worth. Ooh,
Yeah, it's
no.
nasty down there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's a mess.
Not
Oh, we
great.
got 2 people out there. Hello there. So, like, to
I
all
bid you
people there.
welcome.
Yes.
Yeah, got that to work. Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got everything from snow to forest fires and stuff.
Mhm. Hey, Matchstick
So,
Man.
Bad
Yeah,
everything.
You know, Doc, looking at you on my big screen, it doesn't look so bad.
You mean I don't look so bad?
Right.
Right.
I don't know. From my vantage point, I look like I should be on a horror movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
it's pretty washed out and grainy at my end.
Yes, all that.
Like her 4th generation dub off of a VHS tape or something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
A
think
copy of the copy.
Yeah, a copy of a copy of a copy. Yeah.
I think I have a can of Campbell's in the cupboard. So, do you like tomato or chicken noodle?
I have some generic Campbell's. I don't buy the name. I buy the generic soup.
I've got the real thing.
Well, I have the
good.
real thing too, but
Good.
I real
I like the chunky, the Campbell's chunky.
Yeah. That's pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
Looks like a hostage video.
Yes. Okay, how much money will you give me to give him Doc back?
It's actually a hologram.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, it's working better than it did on Wi-Fi.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
so
I think-
there is an
I think-
improvement here.
I think you're just fighting old hardware. I
Yeah.
think
Might be an old computer.
Robert P., where are you?
He might show up. Rare. You just said Robert P. and look.
There it is.
Hey.
You know, it's just like rubbing a lamp and the genie pops up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
You
Wow.
say, Robert P., where are you? It's better than the bat signal.
Mhm.
Hello, Robert P. Oh, wow, this is so tiny. What do I think about Trump wanting Canada to be a state?
It's all theater, guys. Don't take it seriously.
Yeah.
He's not even in power yet. No, already he's causing
I
havoc.
know.
Gee.
He did say one thing, though, like where he's coming from is economic. And there is a lot of sense to having some sort of more formal economic union. I think that'd be great for Canada, actually. But as far as a political union, ain't going to happen, folks. Sorry.
Well,
Just
already he's like Hitler or something. Like, I'm going to take over another country.
yeah.
Like, come on. And then what happens? Our prime minister goes, oh, no, and runs away.
it's all theater and negotiating, and it's just yeah, it's just silliness.
Well, I know that there are advantages to this. Yeah, I know. So like, I wouldn't have to dig out my passport to cross over.
Well,
Right?
that's one thing they're talking about is a common passport, and even they're even talking about a common currency. I don't think that's going to happen, but a common passport makes a lot of sense. Just making it easier to travel across the border.
Hello, Mike. Hello. Yeah, but I would like to see the money, at a fair thing.
Well,
like a 40
Well, if
cent
we didn't
difference.
have to, if we didn't have to pay the exchange rate, I think again that would be good for Canada. But where I live, there's a big movie industry, and we get a lot of shows being filmed in Vancouver and Toronto as well because of the exchange rate. So they can film a movie in Canada cheaper than they can in the U.S. So there is a whole side benefit to that. But
Well, no, he didn't retire. He just abdicated or whatever. He's just like,
he hasn't even done that. They've suspended Parliament. It's the word they call prorogued. Silly word, but they suspended Parliament so that the ruling party can select a new leader. Then they'll have an election.
Yeah.
Which I think is just delaying the inevitable.
We'll trade the total U.S. debt for Tim Hortons donuts.
Yeah,
I know we've got stuff the Americans don't have. In
they want our Tim Hortons.
The Canadians outnumber the Americans tonight.
They want our yop.
Yeah, they do.
They're like
2-1.
You can take the Little Debbie's treats though. Take them, please.
Okay. They're too sugary.
What does it pay? Matthew Smith might take the job. Well, Yop and Donuts. Yeah.
That'll be good.
Timbits. But yeah, he's not even in power yet, and already he's making waves. Like, oh, come on.
Well, he's doing all sorts of stuff. Some of the other world leaders are kind of, he's going to be president.
It's all about getting the borders secure. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
He's not gonna absorb any countries.
No.
It's about getting the borders secure, and that's good. I think that's a good thing for everybody.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know what the Canadian, all I've been watching is the fires the last 2 days. So I haven't been keeping up with the political scene at all.
Yeah.
What? Hunter here tonight. Ice
Okay,
cream.
Enjoy your ice cream.
Ice cream for supper.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I've done that. I'm in a different local. Yeah. Because I've got this laptop, which means like I can move around.
It's sort of like, the quality of the broadcast from the Apollo 11 moon landing.
Yeah.
He's recreating that sort of vibe.
Well, this is better than looking at a sofa, isn't it?
A whole bunch of TVs,
Yeah. But when you throw stuff behind you, it might break.
Well, I'm pretty rammed in here because of the length of the cable.
Yeah.
So I got to get a longer Ethernet cable, and like even one that'll go across the room, so I could do it in the kitchen if I wanted to, or outside. If I had a long enough cable, I could go outside and be out on the patio or whatever. But no, I got to get a longer cable. So, okay, what's going on? We want a Yop treat. Well, it's very hard to read on this thing. We want a Yop treat. You guys don't even get Yop. We have to.
Well, it's all about the Yop. They want our Yop.
Yeah, it's all about the Yop.
Yeah.
Yes,
I agree.
Yeah, I know they were showing this. I guess it was the Palisades section,
It's
and it was just
gone.
gone.
Mm-hmm.
What I find appalling is when they go to hook up to fire hydrants, there's no water. It's like, well, how does that happen? No, like it's sort of like, are they there just for dogs to pee on, or what's going on?
25
Yeah.
feet of Ethernet cable.
Or you can walk all over your apartment.
Wow.
There you go. Robert will come.
I think that would be plenty.
That'd be good. You can walk out on next time you have an accident. You can take the look.
I could. Yeah. Like, let's go. Go
Yeah.
outside.
What you should do is get one long enough, and then you can just connect to Robert's internet and use his.
Yeah, that'd be good. It's a long one.
Yeah.
If I had a long enough cable, you could go to America. Yeah, that's what we're just saying.
Yeah, that'd be good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My aunt is farther south. You just wait. You never know.
Yeah,
you don't know how this thing's going.
Yeah, Joy's family's out that way.
Here all these years they've been worried about falling into the sea after the big one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. What they need right now is an earthquake. Oh, right.
Yeah. Well, that might put the fires out.
It might. Yeah.
Little
Why don't we just blow up Hoover Dam and just let the water just?
Yeah, I don't think that'd be such a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Stephen is fine so far.
Yeah.
I saw Groovy Lisa on.
Yeah, she's okay.
I think she said she was fine.
Mm-hmm.
So like we're getting some, other people that's like, here I am, I'm okay, but like how did 5 fires start? Like,
I don't know.
Well,
like,
it could be lightning.
Somebody says arson.
Could be people. Could be a hydro transformer blew up. There's all sorts of. The problem they have in California is they don't manage their environment very well. So they got all this.
That's right.
Scrub brush lying around, which is just kindling, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everything is dry because they don't manage their water properly. And
this is true.
There you go. It's just kind of like a perfect storm.
Oh, I hit the wrong one. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Peter Yarrow died.
Yep. Yep. Quite a singer.
Ah, dang.
There's only one left now. Or was
I think all 3 of them are dead.
No, now all 3 of them are dead.
Yeah, all 3 of them are gone now.
Because Mary died a long time ago.
Then Paul, what's his name, died, and this guy died.
Okay, so that's it.
Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Not Paul Simon.
No. Paul something else. I don't know his last name.
Yeah. Well, he must have been pretty old then.
Yeah, 86. They said.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Because they started in the folk years, probably in the late 50s.
Yeah, they were around since I don't know. Did they go back to the 50s? Certainly.
Probably. Yeah.
Well, the late 50s. I think they found their fame in the early 60s.
Oh yeah.
So like
they'd be born in the 50s, or that might even be born in the. Well, they would have been born in the 40s with those.
So let's all have a rousing round of Puff the Magic Dragon.
Yeah, Puff the Magic Dragon was in 1964.
Yeah.
So they were together then.
Well, didn't they do Leaving on a Jet Plane too? I thought.
Yeah, that was 69. No.
Yeah, it was later.
It was later. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, Paul Stuckey died after Mary, I think, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like Mary, then Paul, then Peter. Now.
I vaguely remember that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how. I think that's how.
2009 for Mary. Yeah. So yes.
Poor Mary.
It's sad to see these people go, but that's the rhythms of life, right?
Yeah.
I know. And Jimmy Carter.
They'll be talking about us. Oh, there goes Jeff.
Yeah, there goes Doc. Yes, last one. Yeah. He would just listen and just yeah.
Well, so far I'm glad this is working out. I just wish my picture was better.
Yeah.
You can't do any adjustments on it.
So you think me buying another camera will do the trick?
Well, what I would do is I'd try the one from your other computer and see. I guarantee it would be better. It can't
I
be worse.
hate taking stuff apart.
Oh, it's just you just unhook the USB. It shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Tim
Look,
Allen.
Tim's
it's
here.
somebody
Hey,
with a better
Tim.
picture than I've got.
Yes.
Tim Allen is here.
You
Yay!
need an entrance theme like they had in Johnny
Uh-huh.
Carson. Somebody da, 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 or like Sammy Maudlin or something.
Yeah. I used to play audio clips, but they didn't broadcast very well. So, well, actually, you are right. I think I do have something here that would work for.
Whoa, yeah! Woo! Woo!
Hey.
That's the welcome. Like I could leave.
I know, AC. Quit doing it. Okay. Ace gave me a dirty look when you played that video.
Oh, what do I care?
Yeah.
Ow. Yeah. So I guess we should talk about music a little bit.
Yeah.
And since Jeff is right, oh, look at this. Now I'm backwards. I used to be able to point in the right direction. Jeff over there, I think has something he could show us, right?
I do.
You do.
I just got something in the mail a few days ago. This is the hype sticker. Tell me what it says.
Yardbirds.
Gosh.
Yes.
Yardbirds.
This is an English 2 CD set.
Okay.
And it came out last year. This is from Edsel Records.
Oh,
This has
that's
got
good.
2 CDs full of music from all the lineups
Yeah.
to the ad stuff. And they've been issuing a lot of Yardbirds lately. I think there's 3 different BBC collections, but this has got an opening here and see nice 60s photos on the 2 CDs. And this came from England, and it's
Very
very,
nice.
it's
So
very
you were
good.
talking about that on Thursday.
It's very good.
Nice.
What was that
What's
all?
That's all this week.
Okay. How about the rest of you two? Do you
Anybody
have
else
anything
have anything new?
I don't have anything new. I can do a recommended if you want, but I
Okay.
don't.
Okay. The recommended beer of the week.
Yeah.
Well, since Sunday anyway. So you guys might know I'm a big Joe Bonamassa fan.
Mm-hmm.
So this is one I
yes.
recommend to anybody
Oh,
interested in exploring Joe Bonamassa. There's also a DVD of this, which is pretty cool.
Mm.
It's a 3 record set. There's a track listing. So the story behind this for me is this is the first time I heard him was on the radio coming back from work one night, and it was Mountain Time. They were playing it on the radio. It's a really long track. He does this really nice music intro to it. I thought, man, I got to check him out. So it kind of led me to this album, and so that was cool. So this is early. It's from 2009, so sort of like the early part of his career. But he does some really great stuff on it, and a lot of these tracks are still part of his set list, so they're sort of standards for him. Got stuff like the Ballad of John Henry and Slow Gin, which is a cover of Bob Ezra and Michael Kamen tune that people might remember Tim Curry doing it. Slow Gin is where is it? Oh, where's it? Right there. And it's a really outstanding version. Anyway, it's live. There's lots of energy. It's good mix of traditional blues rock, some softer stuff on it. Really good stuff. And you can probably see a lot of it on YouTube with the cuts from the DVD that accompanied that. So, hey, that's what I recommend for people this week or this Thursday to check out live at the Royal Albert Hall. Now, he's done a couple at Royal Albert Hall. You want the one from 2009, although the others are good too. But I think this is the better one of all the ones he's done. So.
Okay, there you go.
That's my
pick of the week.
Amazing.
Now, Tim's turn. You got anything new, Tim?
I got two things. Nothing great though, really.
We'll be the judge of that.
We'll see.
Yeah.
The best of the King Cole trio.
Oh, okay.
That
Oh, that
early
King Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that King
Wow.
Cole's early stuff.
From the
Wow.
40s,
I
probably, yeah.
picked it up. I don't
That's
think I have it. I might, but I don't think I
Yeah.
do.
That's
So
cool.
yeah, it's on Capitol, and this is still sealed. It's the best of Steve Earle.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, you know, for $1 still sealed, I kind of had to pick it up. I think I have a 2 CD best of Steve Earle already, so I probably didn't see it. But again, for $1 still sealed, I picked it up.
Well, you can always
Yeah.
gift it to somebody, right?
Yeah, give it to
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah. So that's it. That's my big.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh.
It's a couple of nothing.
Come on.
My mom was a big Nat King Cole fan. He had such a soothing voice. Okay, he had an amazing voice.
Yeah, he puts me to sleep.
Well, no, but the thing is, it was a bit gruff too. At the same time, it could be gruff, you know. Which
But
if you listen to
knew how
him
to
talking,
use
it's
it.
very gruff.
Yeah, he knew how to use it though, and he chose the right songs for his voice. Yeah, guy was really. It was sad I remember when he died. It was really sad. Actually, he died pretty young.
Yeah, and he knew he was dying, and he made a lot of records while he still could.
Yeah.
He was still having hits like 2 years after he died.
Yeah, it was cancer that got him, right?
He did a lot of stuff
back in the 60s, and they couldn't do much about it back then. So,
yeah,
sad.
Look, it's my turn, and
Okay.
I haven't got any, and I don't have anything to show, but
You
I'm
turn
gonna
around and
reach-
grab something.
I'm going to
Do it,
reach back and grab something. Oh,
Doc
ow,
recommended.
Don't
ow.
drop 10 of them. You have, what is it?
This is what like Mazzy does. He just pulls something off the shelf.
Yeah.
What does he call that? Like a whack-a-mole? I'm going to do a whack-a-mole. What did I get?
What you got?
I got.
You got glare.
I've got
Oh, Bill
Blair.
Joel.
I've got
Yeah.
Billy Joel, the Stranger.
Yes, an
Ooh,
excellent album.
There
Yeah.
we go. Ooh.
I remember he
Yeah.
sang some songs from that album on the old Saturday Night Live show.
Aha.
Mhm.
So like totally at random, I pulled him
Yeah.
off the shelf. So like there you go, Billy Joel, coming soon to Madison Square Gardens.
Back when he had lots of hair.
I
Yeah,
guess
he doesn't have any now.
I guess
No.
he has lost a little. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's just a little bit. That's a great
Okay.
album. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of his better ones.
I'm disappointed. They're supposed to have the new Hollywood Squares on here, and I don't see nothing.
They probably preempted it because of the fire.
No, they've got some other sitcom
Because
on.
of Doc's live stream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You could give us a play-by-play.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Who's going to be the host?
it was somebody I couldn't pronounce.
Oh, a new guy. Okay.
I'll be right back. I have to go get my.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I gotta go get my dog some medicine.
Okay.
I wanted to see a little bit of this to see what it looked like, and it's got some sitcom on there, even though the thing when I put it on what program is on, it still says Hollywood Squares. Like what?
There's something else. Well,
Something screws up.
maybe the master tape got burned.
Oh,
quick, stick this on. You know, I don't know what they do nowadays. Yeah.
Oops. Maybe, I don't know.
Because I was hearing like Laurel Canyon and some of those areas were having evacuation warnings to how those classic houses, all those famous rock stars.
I was just on Material Issues. That's why I was late. I wasn't supposed to be on, but I wound up on it. So I did. It's 5:30. I did Joe's movie stream. I went directly from there to being on Material Issues. I just got off Material Issues, and now I'm here. So
Yeah.
I've been on doing this since 5:30.
Yeah.
That's why I was late, by the way.
I'm gonna have to get another camera because
But while I was on, one of the hosts of Material Issues, David Bash, got an Amber Alert to evacuate.
So he had to get up.
But then they took 5-10 minutes. He's like, I don't think it's me. He's looking at the areas. He's like, I don't think it's me. And then like 10 minutes later, they took it back. They said, no, that was a false alarm. You're fine. So
you making the big bucks, Tim.
I wish. Yeah, I was on Material Issues. I played another game. I got 1 point again.
Ooh, you better do some studying.
I didn't do well again.
Jeez.
But what can you
they're
do?
they're rigging the game, so you won't win.
I'm not good at picking years. That's my problem. I know a lot of the answers. I'm just not to the questions that I'm getting. But anyway.
Lisa, I don't know whether you got the same one that they broadcast roughly an hour and a half ago or something like that, but they had, we got an evacuation order. Everybody. It's a
this
mistake.
This wasn't that long ago. This was maybe 45 minutes ago or something.
It wasn't very long ago. No. Yes, you were affected by that, Lisa. You were affected by that.
But yeah, they took it back. So
somebody might get fired over that.
No, because it's better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose, but then they got everybody all worked up and what do you call it? April Fool.
No, it's not. It's just they put it out over a wider spread than it should have been. Is what happened. So it's just better safe than sorry, I say.
I'd have to scroll up and find this thing here. Paul, how is Brady doing?
Yeah, so for people who don't know, we found my dog Brady. We found a tumor, and it's cancerous. So I had him to the vet today to X-ray his lungs because they didn't, want to see if it's spread to his lungs, which it hasn't, and it's good. So it seems to be pretty localized.
Good.
And his lymph nodes are fine as well. So we're gonna check. Got an appointment for him to see a surgeon on Wednesday. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't forget to tell them there's ice cream afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's good for dogs. Yeah. Maybe a steak. I might have to buy him a steak. Anyway.
Well, the last time I went into the hospital for an operation, they said, and after you come out, you get all the ice cream you want. And I said, yes, until they start bringing around Jell-O. I said, well, I thought it was ice cream. Well, we ran out of ice cream, so we'll have to bring you Jell-O. I don't know.
Oh yeah, sure.
They're eating it for themselves.
Anyway, he's got a secondary infection because of the tumor, so he's on the antibiotics right now.
Okay.
So
I hope it gets better.
It was better they knew. That it was
found this. When we were away at Christmas. I found it on his rump. So yeah, kind of worried about that, but we'll deal with it.
He's got rump cancer.
Rump cancer. Anyway, we'll know more after we talk to the surgeon.
Hello, Dusty. Oh God.
Nice seeing you again, Dusty, and thank you. By the way, I didn't want to thank you over there, but Dusty and Paulina both somehow found me on Material Issues and were hanging out. So thank both of them.
They should have told you some hints on how to answer those questions.
I just
hey Tim, the answer is
playing games. It's not that I don't know the answers. I'm just not good at playing games. I don't bat right, and I don't I don't pick the right years. And this was sort of a name that tune kind of game.
Wait a minute. They're banning TikTok. Now what?
I'm sure there's other platforms.
I agree.
I thought Kevin O'Leary was buying TikTok. I just heard that yesterday.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, him and another guy partnered up to
Yeah.
to buy TikTok. So
Those shark guys, you know,
he was pretty sure it was going to happen. Like he was.
'cause they got plenty of money.
Well, yeah, because the Chinese people to sell it. If America bans it, it becomes worthless pretty much. So they
pretty
got
much.
no choice: sell it or
Right.
lose it because So
Well, he's interested in it for the business angle and the connections with business and advertising and stuff. Because Kevin O'Leary's all about making money, right? So
yeah. If he get at least 10 times his investment, he's not interested.
Yeah.
That's
I watched somebody did an interview with him just yesterday. I watched it, and it was he's got a pretty good idea how how it works and how he can use it. So he was pretty excited about it, and he was pretty confident it was going to go through. So
he made his fortune on technology. So
he started with Corel Software in Ottawa actually, and when he sold Corel, he made a fortune off that, and just kind of gone from there.
So Engelbert Humperdinck prevented the Beatles from hitting #1 with Penny Lane.
In England.
Please re-grease me, change my oil.
And I knew that, and I still didn't get the answer because I didn't recognize the song on my 3 seconds I had to listen to it. So I missed that question.
Doc, I got another alert on my phone. We have another death.
You mean a celebrity death?
Yeah, Anita Bryant, the orange.
Oh, really?
She died.
Oh my gosh, the orange juice queen.
I'm surprised she's still alive.
Yeah, she was 83. They said.
You should have drank more orange juice.
Yes, and she would have.
Really? How old was she? 125?
83. It says.
83. I thought she was in her hundreds.
Yeah.
Celebrate. Oh, no.
Boy, a lot of love there, isn't there, huh?
No.
Freshly squeezed from Florida. Whatever. Okay.
Now you're going to have to find a Anita Bryant commercial somewhere to play.
Well, I'm sure they're out there.
Orange juice commercial or something.
Well, I do. What time is it? Yeah, well,
that's going back. That's the 70s for that stuff.
Yeah.
It's a little early, but I guess I could play a commercial now, could I?
Yeah, if you like to.
I hope so. Yeah, well.
Got a new one?
Yeah. Oh, yes. And besides, I'm on this wonderful new laptop, and let's see how this works out.
Oh, Pac-Man, I'm beat. And I'm hungry.
Thank goodness for new Pac-Man pasta from Chef Boyardee.
New Pac-Man pasta? Little spaghetti shaped like us. Delicious.
And because Chef Boyardee's packed with goodness, it's great for when we have to eat and run.
New Pac-Man pasta from Chef Boyardee. With meatballs, without meatballs, or chicken flavor.
Thank goodness for new Pac-Man pasta. Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee.
I used to know.
I didn't edit that well enough.
Spaghetti.
Is that foreshadowing to later in the show?
It says.
I don't know. I had my pasta day the other night. I ate more salad
Pac-Man sounding like that.
Mc64 says Anita Bryant died December 16th of 2024. So she's been gone.
That was a while ago.
But why did I just get I didn't know anything about it till just then.
News travels slow in America.
They just found her.
Yeah.
I mean,
nobody had been missing her.
Where is she? Like Mary Provost?
If they just found her, she's ripe like an orange. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Well, so sad to hear about Anita Bryant, but
Bryant.
I think so far, Peter Yarrow trumps Anita.
I've got an itchy back.
What is that?
It's my back scratcher.
Okay.
Scratching his back.
Okay, well, that's good.
Could I find the famous video of Anita getting a pie in the face?
Probably out there.
Back scratcher, man. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Little bear claw on the end of it there. You can do all sorts of things here.
I guess he's talking with the Pac-Man pasta.
I
they
don't
still
know.
sell that? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, I used to eat SpaghettiOs. I don't remember anything about Pac-Man pastas after I got older. So
Chef
my son,
Boyardee is the only stuff I had. Ravioli.
yeah, yeah.
I still like that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, it's good in a pinch. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd buy that for $1.
Costs more than that.
Somebody want? Oh, yeah. Oh boy, I messed up
I'd
here.
buy that for $1.
Yes.
It's still a tad slow. Still a tad slow.
A little bit.
Gotta hit those buttons.
Just a little bit. Right? I don't know. Let's see if we can wake up.
Light out wanderlust.
I still want to know what his shirt says.
Oh,
You make me cry.
What is that? Is that you, Doc?
what is
Sound like something's overloading, like an electric.
No, that's my garage door opener.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. There you go. Okay. It keeps on playing even though I shut it off. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some of these that'll just.
I'm over 72, and I feel great.
See, that works out perfect. Everybody likes that one.
Oh, here we go again.
Oh, okay, now it's going down. Yeah, it was going up, and now it's going down. Okay.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. Good heavens! What?
See, I'm right above the garage. When that thing goes, my desk is actually vibrating.
Oh, really?
Got a big double garage door. It's a pretty powerful one, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like they have a new sitcom where the Vikings come to town.
Oh.
That's what it looks like.
It's like the Minnesota Vikings?
No, like the Leif Erikson Vikings.
Oh, ship and everything, and
what happened to Hollywood Squares? I was waiting for
Didn't they
Hollywood
trade
Squares.
him to Pittsburgh?
I don't know what's going on with the CBS schedule. What?
who knows? Are they wearing those fluffy clothes and the
Neither do they. So
hat with the antlers and all that kind of stuff?
I didn't know
Exactly. You know,
Are
with
they-
their fur and what is?
Do they need cash now?
Oh yeah, you might do that.
Well, I know they need new sitcom ideas, but the
That's not
Vikings
bad,
come to town.
Mm.
I don't know.
I was thinking with these wildfires that, you know, it wouldn't be a bad thing if they burned out Hollywood. Because all the crap that they've been coming out with the last few years.
Well, you know, that Hollywood sign is
did it
up in the
burn?
Hollywood Hills.
Did it burn?
So somebody on Facebook made a picture of the Hollywood sign in flames. Oh no, the Hollywood sign is in flames. I went, wow. And then
Did you know that they did a fund sort of campaign to repair and maintain that sign?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that Alice Cooper owns
Yes.
one of those letters?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
One of the O's, I believe.
Yes. Yeah, like
believe
he
that's
donated to refurbish the L or something.
He fixed. I think it was an L. I think it was one of the L's. Yeah, the L in Hollywood. Anyway, one of the L's. Anyway, yeah. So he owns. I thought that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but anyway, this Facebook thing showed the Hollywood sign just engulfed,
Mm-hmm.
and then on YouTube it showed some kid driving his car, and he says, "Let's take a look around Hollywood," and you could still see the sign in the background.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was
I'm
all
going
fake.
like, "Oh, well, that stupid Facebook person, you know, like let's, you know, Adobe a fake picture to get you to click on it." I'm like, "Oh, yeah. Can't trust anything anymore."
It used to say Hollywood Land, but one of the earthquakes knocked the land down.
Oh yeah, way back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be a subdivision called Hollywood Land.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then the land fell off. I don't know what happened.
Well,
to
it was an earthquake. It fell over in an earthquake.
Was that what happened to it?
I think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
as far as I know, it's not engulfed in flames. I'm sorry.
No.
That was a fake.
I just saw a cat.
Yeah.
I thought I saw Putty Chat.
Mm-hmm.
That way.
He's sitting right there.
Yeah. Don't you just love when kitty cats put their butt in your face? What does that mean?
Yes.
I'll be back again. I have to go brief my wife on the vet thing today. So
Okay, that's fine.
I'll be back.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Okay.
Right back.
Mm-hmm. So in the meantime, we'll have an intermission.
Let's all go to the lobby.
Oh,
That
okay.
was a short intermission.
I saw one of Star Trekker's videos that said Richard's got his package eaten. He needs to contact Amazon, see if they'll do something about it. They might not.
I
but
gotta-
you never know.
I got to get back to the comments.
Yeah, right there.
I saw Richard post on Facebook. He got a share package today. The Amazon guy left it in his yard and the dog
His
chewed it.
dog chewed on it.
Oh no. Oh no. The dog ate his share box.
Oh no.
Oh. Everybody loves Raymond and Robert's apartment.
Mm.
I don't know what that means. Yeah, Leaf. Well,
Yes.
maybe there's witchcraft going
Might
on
be.
here, like how time travel. Like maybe the Vikings found out how to do time travel. I don't know. Yeah. It's
Well, the
burned.
Vikings-
It's burned before. You mean the Hollywood sign is burned before?
Oh, I'm sure it has. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not the original one that's there now.
No.
It's. I mean, they were going to tear it down at one point if people
Mhm.
didn't, people
Oh
said,
no! You
we
can't
basically
tear the
to
Hollywood
save it.
sign down. Come on.
Isn't it against the law to go up there now? You're
Yeah.
getting
To
thrown in
the
jail?
sign. To the sign.
Yeah, to the sign. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can go up there like and hike the mountain and all that kind of stuff. But
Yeah, but you
to
have
get
to
down
be.
to the sign, it's all barbed wire. And
Yeah, you can't go there. They have, matter of fact, though, they have like
because they had people climbing the H and stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Well, somebody did commit suicide on the Hollywood side.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, back in the 30s. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So now, if you go to the Hollywood sign, you can't commit suicide because they'll just shoot you on sight and you'll be dead. So you can't commit suicide there anymore.
You got to beware of those gypsies, tramps, and thieves.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, Chef Boyardee announces Richard shaped pasta.
Yeah, it says, oh yeah, if you squeeze the can.
Mm.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
probably
hard to
not.
read on this. You couldn't see for the smog, now the smoke. Ooh. Favorite Alice
Okay.
Cooper song?
Favorite Alice Cooper song?
Be My Lover?
Okay. How about you, Tim?
I'm trying to think of the name of it because I'm not a big Alice Cooper fan. He had a mellow one that was a big hit.
Yeah, I like
yeah.
the big mellow
Oh,
one.
not
I
like,
like.
How You Gonna See Me Now?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, maybe
that
How You
I
Gonna
like.
See Me Now? Maybe.
Yeah, about him.
Only
and-
Women Bleed was good, and
Only
I actually
Women-
like Clones. I like
Mhm.
Clones. Those are my
And
favorite.
I Never Cry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I Never Cry. Maybe that's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, I Never Cried. School
I like
Out
those.
is
I'm
classic.
not a big. I mean, School's Out's okay. His
Mhm.
glammier stuff is okay. But
Yeah.
Yeah, Feed My Frankenstein.
yeah, I'm not that.
I'm 18.
That's his
Songs
90s stuff.
about monsters. Yeah, 18's okay.
Mhm.
I'm 18. Alice is still cool, though.
I
Yeah.
was just 18, and you know what I
The
mean.
one from Friday the 3rd. Oh, He's Back, The Man Behind the Mask.
Oh, okay. Is that what they're called?
I believe so.
I don't think it ever came out, but supposedly sometime in the mid 80s, he recorded a song with the Replacements, his band. I don't know that it ever came out. I'd like to hear that.
Yeah, I think he did one with Peter, Paul, and Mary too.
I don't
Oh,
think
with
Doesn't
acoustic
came out.
guitars and
Yeah, it's still in the vault some places.
okay. You never know.
It's too early for that.
Maybe he did a heavy metal version of Puppet Magic Dragon. Yeah,
You
Something
don't
like
get the full effect on this little screen.
yeah. It's kind of oh.
At least I'm still going. It's, what? 3 hours, 45 minutes. What? That can't be right.
Mm-hmm.
How the 3 hours, 45? No, more like just 40.
Well, we get a timer in the corner. Mine says 45:52 right now.
Mine says 45:44.
And this one
Wow.
says 3:45. I haven't been on for 3 hours. What are you talking about? Ah. Jeez. He did an
Yeah.
album with Bernie
Yeah, he did.
Taupin too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with Bernie Taupin, the songs. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Crosby, Stills, Nash Young, and
Stills, Nash,
now
Young, and
see,
Cooper.
with David Crosby dead, you could have Stills, Cooper, Stills, Nash and Young.
Alice can't sing with those guys. No,
Alice
that's not
sings
gonna
better
work.
than those guys. Ugh.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Stills, Nash, and Young do something together, though.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Honestly, because those guys, they do enjoy working with each other. And the only fly in the ointment was always David Crosby because he was such an a-hole.
Yeah.
There's no more Crosby, so that should be easy.
Well, and Stephen Stills and Neil Young were actually over the years have been pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
So, because they were in Buffalo Springfield.
Maybe
well, they actually
maybe
knew
he
each
could-
other in Winnipeg. So
maybe he could work with Bing Crosby.
That'd be interesting.
no,
Never
he's
mind.
gone.
Okay.
Bing Crosby
Maybe Denise Crosby.
That'd be good.
Okay. Alice Cooper has the O.
Yeah, for Groucho.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Gene
Groucho
Autry
is
has
still alive. Yeah.
Gene Autry has the L.
Well,
Hugh
Gene
Hefner has the
Autry's
Y.
No, he's
Andy
gone.
Williams has the
They're all
W.
dead except Alice.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
there you go. Thank you for looking that up.
Yes.
We had
never
thought Alice
understood-
was the L.
I never understood why so many people. I mean, I know a lot of people didn't, but like so many people liked David Crosby and accepted him. Like it. I mean, he was just about out of the band by then. But at Monterey Pop Festival, he played with both the Byrds and Buffalo Springfield.
Yeah,
and
they pissed
then
them off.
the day after Woodstock on the Dick Cavett show, he's playing with the Jefferson Airplane. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
like, what's going on?
Well, he had an amazing voice. The guy was
He
an
was.
amazing
Mhm.
singer, and probably of the four of them, he had the best voice.
Yeah.
Like I saw
He
them
wrote
live
great
in
songs.
2005 at Crosby, Stills and Nash, and honestly, his voice just blew me away. How
Mhm.
pure his voice was.
Yeah.
He wasn't a bad songwriter either, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But he was very, very opinionated, and
Yes.
he offended a lot of people, you know. So I think that was the biggest issue with him. And of course, he was for many years he wasn't right because of his drug abuse, right? So he was just kind of, you know,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
he made a lot of enemies because of that.
Mm-hmm.
And now the David Crosby hour.
Well, the guy could sing, you know.
I don't know. Is he Bird, CSN, and CSNY? Maybe?
Could be.
Or CSNY
Well, no,
and
I
CSN?
It could be, well, probably as a solo artist. So it'd be the Byrds solo artist and CSNY.
CSNY, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, is he on the last Buffalo Springfield album?
No.
Okay,
That was
I
a bunch
wasn't
of
sure-
outtakes.
No.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if he was or wasn't because I know, like I
No,
said, he
Neil
played-
Young didn't meet him until after he quit Buffalo Springfield.
Yeah, I
He
think
didn't-
so. for Clapton. Solo.
No, he's
Cream.
playing with Buffalo Springfield at Monterey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
he wasn't
Neil
on the
Young
album.
wasn't there. I don't think Neil Young was
wasn't
that far.
there?
I think Neil
No.
had left.
He didn't show up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe
I
that's
think
why
that's
he
when
was
Neil
there then.
quit.
Because
Mhm.
all right.
Yeah, that's when Neil quit and everybody got pissed off at him. That's why they brought Crosby in.
Okay.
Right,
all right.
right. Yeah, and that's for Eric Clapton. I think it's Solo, Cream, and Yardbirds for him, for Clapton. I think
Oh, it'd be for Cream. It wouldn't be for
Mhm.
Derek and the Dominoes, although
No.
because they only did the one album. But
No. But for a guy who most people think of as a solo artist,
Mhm.
he's one of the like 5 or 10 people that have been in more bands than any
yeah.
other musician. And people
Mhm.
think of him as a solo guy, but he's been in so many groups.
Clapton,
Yeah.
you mean?
Yeah, Clapton, it's
Well,
incredible.
yeah. Well, he started off with the Blues Breakers, and it
Mhm.
was
Well, the Yardbirds, the Blues Breakers,
Blind
Cream,
He was with the Delaney and
Blind,
Bonnie for a
Blind
while.
Faith, Derek and the
Mhm.
Dominoes,
Yeah.
Delaney
ZZ
and
Top.
Bonnie.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of bands for a guy.
Well, if
you
you
think
get
of as a
I got that. One of
band
my
guy.
favorite albums is that History of Eric Clapton.
And
it's
the
all-
Partridge Family.
And
and the Partridge
Yes,
Family.
and the Partridge Family.
Yeah.
Lennon wanted to bring him in as a Beatle after George left.
Yeah,
Well, there's another one. He was in Plastic Ono Band with Live Peace
Yeah.
in Toronto.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
in that too.
He was part of that.
The
and He was
original
part of
three
the, he was
guitarists.
part of the Dirty
Yeah.
Mac with the
Mhm.
Rolling Stones Rolling Stone Circus. So
Yeah, like he's been in.
He's been around.
yeah, although the Dirty Mac didn't do any albums, but you know.
No.
Oh no.
Wait, look. Schnee is here. Hello,
I'm only
Schnee.
here for a second. Can you hear me like normal? Like
Yeah, sounds good.
Hey,
Yeah.
your second's up. Goodbye.
this is the new computer.
Oh,
wow.
nice. That's very
Congratulations.
good.
Ah,
sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
wish I looked as good as that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Here.
so I have to
I'm
figure out.
jealous.
I still have to figure out. Certain things. Like I still can't. I got to retrieve 190,000 songs or whatever off of the damaged hard drive, and I have to get some adapters to plug into the new types of ports that I have on the new computer. But I'm almost there. But I have a really bad cold, so I wasn't going to stay on long. But and the waxed is here too.
Oh wow.
Is
Yeah, because his apartment was in.
Is that your guest? I know you have a guest.
Yes.
Is that your
Yes.
guest? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because of the fires.
Well, I was gonna say don't give your guest your cold, but since it's the wax, go ahead.
Yeah.
it's okay then.
Hey, Rob.
Oh no.
Wait. We have a special moment here. Yep, we have
Rob.
a special.
Just kidding, Steven. Come on.
Yeah, he's you see, no, I get no. This is the other side, but see where that split ends. This poster is here. There's
Mhm.
like a door across the way
Oh,
behind here, and that's the spare bedroom.
okay.
I have a roommate moving in. I don't think Rob's coming. Oh no, I think he's busy.
Okay, well that's fine.
But yeah. So I got on. I got on just to say hello, and that the computer is working.
Good.
You can speak.
Is it
And
Better than
laptop,
mine.
Steve, or,
no, it's a desktop. It's a iMac 24.
Mhm.
oh, okay.
Yeah, and
Ooh.
so I have a new hard drive, better one than I had before.
Yeah.
And I'm actually using the camera from the computer,
Mhm.
and the mic's the normal camera that I use. And so I'm going to be able to use the other computer as like a second camera, but this one actually, I think looks better than it does most of the time.
It's pretty clear. It's
Yeah.
good. It's a good image. Yeah.
So let's see how this looks with the new camera. I'm sorry, everybody, but I just wanted to test it out to make sure it was working. Let's see how this works. How does that look?
Oh,
Hey,
awesome.
there he is.
Jeez, it's hard to tell.
Oh, hey.
Hard to tell who's more handsome.
There could be some resting, yeah.
So, but that's it. Just wanted to get on here. I know it's a little late. Happy New Year.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Wait.
Thanks for coming on.
We must get a fire update from California. From
Well,
somebody who's there.
It's still bad in Altadena, Pacific Palisades. I believe, at least at this moment right now, the place where Rob lives is spared.
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably going back tomorrow. He's going to stay tonight for a third night. You know, I mean, the thing is like, if I have friends that are in that position, I'm going to offer my place. You know, so if I had somebody else up there, I even put something on Facebook that says, look, I got somebody in the spare bedroom, but I got a spare roll-out bed, couch, fold out bed in the couch or whatever.
Right.
So if anybody wants to, or anybody needs a place to stay for a couple of days,
I would imagine the hotels are filling up pretty quick, right?
Well, I saw that now a lot of the Airbnbs outside the area and some of the other places are actually offering places to stay for free.
Oh, that's nice to hear.
Yeah, it's very, 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 very devastating. In fact, Rob, I was working today, and Rob didn't have anything to do, so he drove to Long Beach. He said even in Long Beach, which is just, I'm in Seal Beach. Long Beach is, a couple miles down PCH. He said there, it's the air is just it's horrible. I mean, it's just the smell of fire is in the air. And then, of course,
where you are, it's good. You don't have to put masks on or something.
No, but
okay.
But Rob sort of reminded me of something today, because it's in Pacific Palisades, Santa Monica, it's Studio City, Malibu. This is devastating. It's horrible, and the smoke is probably making its way down the coast. Yeah. So probably by tomorrow, Seal Beach, because like I said, Long Beach is just, a mile or two down the road, and it's super, super thick there. So it's probably going to make its way to Seal Beach by tomorrow. And
how close is it to your old place?
What do you mean?
Where you used to live? You used to live in Santa Monica, didn't you?
No, I lived in Sacramento.
Oh, Sacramento. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Same first two letters, and there is an M in Sacramento.
I'm an Eastern, I don't.
Sacramento further north, right?
Yeah. Sacramento is like closer. It's not next to, but it's sort of central. Yeah. Some people call it NoCal, but it's sort of central California. It's not close to the coast, but it's kind of, it's quicker to get to like it's like an hour and a half to 2 hours to get to like San Francisco, Oakland, things like that.
Yeah.
But it's just watching the stuff last night. There are people that are staying at my brother's house because he's offering the same thing and just saying, come on. And then surprisingly enough, my friend Kathy, my brother, they all get an alert, an evacuation alert today, probably like 3 o'clock or something.
Yeah. David Bash got one too.
Yes. But what happened is it was a mistake. It was only supposed to go to Calabasas, but it went to the whole LA County. So then they had to send out another one saying, "Oh, that previous one was a mistake."
Yeah.
Well, I know what smoke is like in BC. We get the forest fires every summer, and I'm out more towards the coast. But I mean, depending on the wind, you get that smell, and and we're hundreds of miles away, and it's bad sometimes. Yeah. We had like a couple of summers ago, you go outside and your eyes would start burning, and we were nowhere near the fires.
Yeah.
Wasn't there just big forest fires here, and it just all went to Canada?
Well, that was the year. It was because you guys were having issues in Washington, but we were having issues in the interior of BC.
Oh, okay.
The way the winds were going is it was all coming out to the coast, and it was pretty bad. Like the sky was orange. You go outside, and you look at it, and you could, people who had respiratory problems, they were being advised to stay inside. You know,
That
was like 2-3 summers ago, but it can be. It's a horrible feeling.
Yeah.
It's supposed to do the bubble thing.
The bubble thing?
Yeah, the balloon thing. I gotta find out from Grant how to turn that on. You know, when you do this, the balloons go up, or
okay,
or the 2 thumbs up, and
Oh, I think you need a better StreamYard or something to do that.
Probably need an account.
So
to do.
Oh, true.
Doesn't work on the free.
But yeah, the so Paul obviously knows what I'm talking about, because
you
know, he like the fires have been going for the last 2 or 3 days. I haven't smelt too much of it here, but probably for like the next 3 or 4 days, I'm going to smell it strong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, to the point where I'm going to go, God, is there something else on fire?
Yeah.
Yeah,
because that stuff doesn't dissipate quickly. You know, like you almost need a rain to take it out of the air. You know,
right.
It's yeah.
But it's just crazy nuts. Yeah, I'll have to find out from Grant later about that.
Just promise me that Disneyland is not going to burn down.
Too late. No, don't worry, it's still there. But I was surprised. There was a place in Malibu that I went to with my ex-girlfriend and an old high school friend who's passed away since then. And we all loved, or still love, but I don't have it often, fish and chips.
Oh yeah.
And there's this great place called Neptune's Net. You know, this is where you're going to find biker gangs, yuppies, celebrities, Schnee. And you know, I only went there a few times, but it was, in my opinion, the best like fried seafood place. You know, they had just a huge variety. You can buy like the Neptune's platter, and it would be like this big pile of, you know, shrimp and fish and you know, whatever else you fry. I think even calamari, and then surrounded by like French fries. You know, it costs like $30-$40 or something. And then everybody just digs in. But they're still standing, which is strange because I think stuff like right across the street is burned down.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty indiscriminate. It's all based on the wind and what the wind's doing at a particular moment. And fires are the worst, man.
Well, it showed somebody on the news, like, here's the ocean. Once upon a time, there were buildings here that blocked out the ocean, but they're gone now. So like, now we have an unobstructed view of the Pacific. So
yeah, I'm not going to pretend like that I'm affected by this and stuff like that, because that's, you know, because I'm not. I mean, I'm safe. I'm grateful for that. But since I'm in the position right now, you know, I have a roommate moving in about a week or whatever, maybe a little bit more. And if that is, you know, between now and then, if I can house some people who need it, then I'm going to do that, you know, because I can't imagine how devastating it would be. I mean, how would you guys feel if one day you heard that Santa Puppet went out in a fire?
Yeah.
I thought Santa Puppet was your new person moving in.
No.
Well, okay.
I think that'd be a little annoying. I think that'd be annoying because I'd have to stick my hand.
Well, the world would never be the same. That's all I can
say. Yeah, exactly.
DC knows it's Lola Falana.
Yes.
No, it's a Ladybird. So okay, I'm going to get going. Any other questions? Because I think my friend, think we're going to probably try to walk downtown and go to a place called Seal Beach Grill, which is, you know, but probably about a 10-minute walk downtown.
Okay.
But
the name makes me hungry.
You know, let me tell you this before we go. Rob came across this thing in the TikTok app last night because we were trying to figure out where to go. And I mentioned Chinese food. Now, most people will go, oh, I'm going to go to a nice Chinese restaurant and all that kind of stuff. But no, I'm the kind of guy that goes, oh, I love those places where they just stick a spoon in, slop it on your styrofoam plate, and you 2 or 3 item, and then you're done, right? Steamed rice and or fried rice and chow mein. This place that we went to last night, I'd never been to before. Literally, they keep slopping it onto into your styrofoam thing where they can't close it. So they just put it in a bag and just said, be careful when you open that. So by the time you get home, I mean, these are things that basically these are things that you want to eat. They give you enough food to eat for like 3 or 4 days, literally.
Oh, okay.
And like your first meal, you don't even have to, go into the styrofoam thing. You just sort of scoop up all the stuff that fell off the sides, and that's a meal right there.
That sounds really appetizing.
Yeah.
I mean, the bags do look clean. It doesn't look like
I wouldn't eat that because I know where it's been.
So, okay, folks. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Paul and Jeff and Tim and Doc and everybody. I'm sorry I haven't been paying attention to the.
Get better.
To the
That's
chat.
okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And
don't give it cold either way.
Yeah, I'll wear a mask next time so none of you catch this cold.
Yeah.
We want a review on that slop.
Stay safe.
Doc's already starting to look gray.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Stay safe, man.
Yeah, but the like I said, the computer is now set up.
Okay.
I just need to add some more stuff and get my CD drive working and all that stuff. So, okay, folks, everyone have a good one. We'll see you later.
Right.
Bye.
Good to hear you're safe.
Yeah, that's good.
And he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
9 miles
that
away.
Altadena places aren't gone.
Mm-hmm.
Showed the guy walking down Main Street, Altadena, and this is where the barber shop was. And
There's
this
not
is
a
where
Main
the
Street. It's
nail
gone.
place-
Yeah.
This was all gone.
Good time to buy property there, I guess, eh?
Man.
Yeah, and there you go.
Yeah.
Good time to go in the
And he's gone.
construction business anyway.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, really.
Well, the cleanup bill alone is going to be massive, let alone rebuilding. I mean, can you imagine what's going to cost just to clean it up?
Just a bulldozer. There's nothing there.
Oh, yeah, but you still have to pay those people, and
and you got to put the stuff somewhere. And in California, they probably will leave it in Nevada or something because
they can use it to build
environmentally sound.
Maybe they can use it to build a wall between the U.S. and Mexico or something. Anyway,
They'll use it to build the wall.
I don't know if you guys in the States heard, but we got one of our resort towns, Jasper, got hit this summer. And it's people from Europe come to go to Jasper, and the place is like 40% wiped out. We used to go there camping before we had dogs, and we loved it there. It's just you're right in the middle of the mountains. It's one of the most beautiful places in Canada, and it got wiped out this summer. 40% of it is gone. Same thing. Like you're going to rebuild, but it's never going to be the same. Because you've lost all that. You've lost all the trees, and you can't rebuild trees.
You've lost all that heritage.
Yeah, and some of the stuff was heritage stuff. Like it's really sad. Really sad.
Well, most of California regularly tears down their heritage anyway, so that you're not losing much there. But it's one of the things a lot of people don't like about, especially Hollywood, Los Angeles, and they love to tear things down.
Well, can you imagine though, Tim? Like what happened if your house caught fire? All that stuff you've spent.
Well, no, I'm saying just landmarks and things like that are probably already gone because they routinely.
No, I get it, but I'm just trying to think of the people.
Well, no, I'm not making light of it. No, I feel bad for anyone who's home in under any circumstance.
It's crazy, it's got to be upsetting to everybody,
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. I think they're under that United Insurance Company. Was that the union? I've forgotten the name of it. That insurance company that didn't want to pay anything. They
Did
might
they
be
say
under.
Allstate?
Well, they just canceled fire insurance.
Oh,
Some of
yeah,
these
yeah, they did.
just
Yeah.
canceled fire
Allstate, wasn't
insurance
it?
before this
In
happened.
good hands with Allstate?
Yeah, there was some
With
dirty
Allstate?
business going on
You
there.
I
think?
don't know. Hmm. What's a shame.
But well, that's where the government's going to have to step in and
Yeah.
compensate people. But I mean, you can't compensate people for the loss of their personal possessions.
Right.
You know, like if I lost my record collection, how the hell am I
Oh.
going to rebuild that? Like, you know, it's just at this point I wouldn't even try. You know, I wouldn't even try. You know, it's just.
I don't think Car Shield will cover that.
No.
Oh yeah, get Danica Patrick on the phone and
Well, it kind of makes you think, you know, some of the most valuable records you got, you're almost inclined to put them in a safe deposit box somewhere. You know, like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just kind of makes you think a little bit.
Get yourself a fireproof box. Put those records in there.
Yeah, but that doesn't help with records because it still would get hot. And
Yeah, they melt.
They just
Oh, no.
melt.
Oh,
Yeah, they melt into a big blob or whatever.
Like I got a big old floor safe in the garage, and it's you know, the fire's not going to get into it, but the heat will. You know, that's the issue.
You're just going to have a glob of plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a
Like,
door
my
stop.
record collection is just a blob of
Try to
black
stick that
plastic.
in your CD player, you know, like that's not happening.
Yeah. And just think of all those colored records. Oh, you'll have an art form after it's done.
Turn them into candles.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
donate them to the art gallery. Yeah.
No, it's just
Monkeys.
fire is the worst. You can't it's just the worst.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah,
Even
it's
even
worse
with
than a
flooding.
tornado.
Even with flooding, you can recover some stuff, but fire, man, it's gone.
A tornado seems to cut a little narrow swath.
Yeah.
But this is everybody gets it.
Everyone gets it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a tornado is like a fire. This house was destroyed. This house is okay. This house is destroyed. You know, it just goes. The fire is the same way, kind of.
It's very indiscriminate. You can't predict where it's going or how it's getting there.
Even Steve Gutenberg was out there going like, "Hey, I'll help."
Yeah.
Yeah. And who are you again? Oh, I'm Steve Gutenberg. Who? So
they didn't see Cocoon.
No, and they didn't see the Police Academy movies either. So, what's this say? I saw Sebastian Bach had a fire in his place, and he had all those first edition comic books. Oh no! Oh no!
See that stuff? You can't replace that.
No, you can't. No. So goodbye, Casper the Friendly Ghost. You're gone. Word up. Oh, sheesh, up in flames.
DC1.
That'd be sad.
Mm-hmm.
That would be sad. There goes Archie.
Yeah.
Come back, Jughead.
I think they had actor James Brooks on one of the networks, and he said one of his neighbors was in his 90s and had dementia.
Oh, the 91-year-old guy who lost his house? Yeah, I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
Adam Carolla was all over YouTube today as well. I think he lost his place. He's a sort of a comedic political commentator.
Yeah.
And I like him. He's funny. But yeah, I think he lost his place too.
I think Jamie Lee Curtis lost her place.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, true. Yeah. So up in the Hollywood Hills where all the actors
and Christopher Guest did as well because I think they're still together.
I could see me to tell me I got to evacuate. I'm running around figuring out what I'm going to grab and take with me.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, if you have a little time, I definitely would. If it's a fire, I get anything.
I'm taking my yop.
If you don't have any time, then go. But if you got,
first thing is the dogs and the cats, and then I park my Corvette in my garage, and I leave the keys in it for these very reasons. I want to be able to get it out of there in a hell of a hurry. Just like Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll lose the house, but I'm keeping my car.
Yeah.
I'd grab my Beatles mono box, to be honest. That's the one thing I'd grab.
Well,
That's
I
like
got too many.
That's like
people
$2,000 there. That's like $2,000 right there. I'm
Yeah.
taking that with me.
Fair enough. Yeah, the white one, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm taking that's the one thing I would take. That's going
Well,
with
I
me.
got those rare Canadian Beatle albums that
Yeah.
people pay a lot of money for. Like, what am I gonna? It's just, where do you
Yeah.
start? I can see myself burning to death trying to figure out what to take with me.
Well,
Yeah.
that and I've got
decide.
all the original masters too. I would take that box too, the blue original masters box. I'd probably take all 3 of my Beetle boxes. I'd probably take them. That's what I'd take. I'd be carrying out those 3 Beetle boxes.
Do you have that original Masters one? Is that the?
Here's what I have. I do not have that box. I think it's better. What I've got is
I
better.
saw that box when I was on vacation. I saw that.
Somebody sent me the box. I have all the albums. I bought them all separately.
Oh.
So I put them in so it's actually better because they have the actual covers of the albums, not just a white cover with a.
Okay, so are you talking about the MoFi box?
Yeah, I'm talking about the MoFi box.
Okay, no, this one I saw was different than that.
Okay.
They had one for the Beatles and they had one for the Stones. They're asking like almost $1,000 for the Beatles one.
Well, I think the MoFi box goes for more than that. But I don't have Yellow Submarine. I never got Yellow Submarine. It's the only one.
The only one for that box I have is Abbey Road, and I think it's a piece of crap.
I'm not saying that they sound great or anything. They sounded great compared to the American albums that we had. I'll give them that. They
sound
certainly
great
did.
anything else. Oh man, they sound terrible.
But,
well, that one does. That the Abbey Road is the worst sounding Abbey Road I have.
But it's worth money. So that's why I said I'd probably take my blue box, my dark blue box, and my white album box, and that's what I take and I get the hell out. Carrying like 60 pounds of records.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like, what do you do?
Yeah.
It's like
that's all over the place. Heirlooms you can't replace.
Stuff like that.
You're lost.
Good reason to store stuff in the cloud, right? Digitize everything and store it in the cloud. You never lose it. But yeah, you're right. I mean, people like my wife's got a ton of photo albums from her, earlier days. It's like, yeah, what do you do with that?
Yeah.
Just let it go. You gotta let it go.
Yep, I've got 3 or 4 big boxes of photos that when my mother died, and they're for her mom. Some of them from the 20s and 30s that you can't replace. If they were to burn, they're gone.
Yeah.
It's devastating.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Doc, if it happened to you, I would expect you to save that cookie jar and the Gurr poster.
Yeah.
I can't even lift that Gurr poster. That thing's like 80 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't that way when I sent it to you.
I know, but I made it into 80 pounds. I'm surprised it's still on the wall.
Built to last.
But the wall's not.
Yeah. And you're on the 4th floor.
No, you can't control that.
The wall is all cracking and stuff. It's a wonder it hasn't come crashing down yet.
Mm-hmm. Aren't you on the 4th floor, Doc?
Did you put it in a stud or just into the drywall?
Yeah, that's a lot of stairs. Run down the stairs. 1, 3, 2, 1.
Boom.
Yeah.
If one of these days I'll be able to. Oh, maybe I. Oh, where are we here?
Oh.
You're like,
No, the other way.
Your ceiling's the same as Beetle Brad's.
Yeah.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
There's a Gurr poster. Yeah.
Yeah, but if I could zoom in, you'd see that the wall is in not a good shape. So that's what I mean. Like, it's a wonder it hasn't come crashing down, or it's about to. Either or. Ooh, that was tough. Wow.
Grr.
Mini tour of my apartment. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was impressed with your ceiling.
Very, very white.
Well, I got a very short cord to try to turn this thing around.
Yeah, I need to get a bigger one. Yeah.
Yeah, but all baby pictures are not dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, save the Yoko records, yes.
Yes.
They'd be the ones I throw on the fire. Make sure they go.
Over there. Well, you're welcome, Kimba. Oh, I didn't know we were that amusing.
Mm-hmm.
But we're apparently amusing. Oh,
I don't think we meant to be, but it's a nice
compliment. Yeah. We're accidentally amusing.
We're trying to be serious here. Thank you for the compliment.
It's good to be. Come on back for more amusing things. You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and share all the amusing things you see here.
Yes.
Want to see what I got in the mail the other day?
What did you get in the mail the other day?
Let's see if you notice.
Okay.
Oh, another snowman.
Snowman?
No, same snowman.
New
nose. I got a new nose in the mail.
Oh, a snowman nose. Okay.
Oh.
I got a new
nose. Got a new nose.
And a friend for the snow.
Oh. That's Rudolph. His nose is red.
I got a friend for the snowman.
Wow.
Excited.
Nice. Wow.
And 2 boxes of cookies.
Oh boy, good.
I hope they're not mint chip.
No, they're good.
You're welcome, Star Trek.
Like,
That
a
happened.
little pineapple in them. They're actually good.
Thank you, Jeff, for all the many times hearing your underdog bathroom.
Underdog, yeah. Well, you know.
I know.
What
Papa
happened to Snowman's old nose?
It fell. It fell off my shelf and it broke, and I never found the nose. I don't.
Okay.
So you had to order one?
Well, no. It comes from Dave, who is Hot Frog, who is James's co-host on his show.
Mm-hmm.
He hangs out with us on Dusty's stream, and last year he sent us all cookies, and he sent us all cookies again this year, and asked us if we needed any replacement parts for a snowman. Yeah. So I said I needed those. So I got a reindeer, a nose.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
See? Cookies.
Yeah.
I got 2 boxes.
Oh.
Isn't that wonderful?
Boy.
That
this
is
one's almost gone already. It's only been like 2 or 3 days.
Good cookies.
3 days.
They were good. I enjoyed them.
That's good.
Yes. Isn't that terrific? You know, like the kindness
cookies.
Oh no, they're still very nice people around, and Dave and his wife Jenna are certainly 2 of them.
Cookie.
That's good.
Yeah.
So my snowman is whole again.
Good. Cookies to the mail. Yes.
It's time to eat, so I'm going to disappear again.
Okay, hurry back.
Oh.
I'll be back.
So long. Poof.
Yes.
I like
I
eating.
see a pattern.
Good.
Tim falls. Snowman falls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the snowman fell a long time before I fell, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed. There's no Hollywood Squares on tonight.
No Hollywood Squares. What show come on after the Viking show?
Something about somebody's marriage or something.
Oh, okay.
What the hell happened? Did the fire cancel Hollywood Squares?
Yeah. They burned the set. Set died.
I don't know.
Because it's all them squares. Yeah, the squares.
The squares burned down.
No, the squares are gone. They got to build new squares.
Jeez.
They got to
I've
find
got
some
squares
wood
right
to
here.
build
Look.
new squares.
Look. Jeff can be Charlie Weaver.
Yeah.
Tim can be Poland.
No, I'm not. I don't want to be Poland. I'll be Wally Cox.
Wally Cox would be good.
I don't know. I did want to see what that was going to look like. Because I even had like, why doesn't somebody bring back Hollywood Squares? And all of a sudden, poof, the next day it was announced. I'm going like, wow, they must have heard me.
So is that on CBS?
Yes.
Okay.
It was supposed to have been come on at 8:00.
Mm-hmm.
And instead, something about Vikings was on. What is this?
Maybe it was canceled.
It's hard to know.
Yeah, you never know about Hollywood.
Hard to know.
Maybe they'd get enough people to fill up all the squares. I have to have 9 people.
They were short a few squares.
Well, they had 6. I got to get 2 more, so I had to wait.
Well, they'll have to hire some more squares, I guess.
Yeah, get some more squares.
We could be the new squares.
Yes.
You know, like there's 3 of us.
You know, they could do it now. They could do it now, so it wouldn't even have to necessarily be live, or they could just put screens up where the people are, and you'd never even know. Just ask the questions. The contestants ask the questions, and the people could have already answered them.
Oh yeah,
because
isn't that what they used to do in the old days when they tape several shows in a day? Like 4 or 5.
Maybe, but I mean, they could do it without the celebrities actually even being there.
That's what I say. Yeah,
it's all done by Skype.
I mean, because it doesn't have to be live. I mean, it doesn't matter what their answer is as long as the contestants don't know it. It doesn't have to be live.
You ever see that game show 25 Words or Less?
No.
I don't think I remember that one. No.
It started up during COVID when people couldn't be around, so everybody was on a square just like this.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't had COVID for basically 2 years, and they're still not in the same studio together. Everybody's in a square.
Well, that happened with my movie show that it's hardly on anymore, but with the Silent Comedy Watch Party. The first show they did together. And then they couldn't because of COVID anymore. They said, no, you can't. So they set up 2 cameras and they did it, as a split screen ball. And they're still doing it that way when they do it. They never went back together. They're still doing it in separate places.
Weird. Wow. Now, what is this? Afraid of what passes for celebrities nowadays is. I know. I wanted to see who they were going to have on.
Yeah. And they actually had a camera woman on that show too. I just remembered their daughter, but their daughter who didn't live there couldn't come over either. So then his wife had to do the camera work.
So it'll be next week, Doc. You can watch it next week, so if you'll be watching Hollywood Squares.
Yeah, but it should have been taped already. It's not like it was going to be live, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So, oh well, whatever. Okay. Thank you, Joe A. I have new glasses coming.
On the internet somewhere, it probably will tell you what's going on.
Yeah.
Somebody's already talking about it.
I have new glasses coming. I'll be able to read these better soon, I hope.
Yeah, I'm not wearing mine tonight. I wasn't wearing them for the second show I did, so I didn't wear them now either.
Yeah, I think you had them on during the Joe movie.
I had them on during the movie thing. I can actually read the comments slightly better without them. I have a pair of readers. I should try those someday to see if I can read the comments and stuff better if I've got readers.
In about 2 weeks, I'll have new specs. Ooh,
good.
Won't that be fun?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so here we go. All kinds of changes abound. Like somebody says, I like that new background. Well, yeah, it makes me look important. Like I have a ton of stuff. And I even have a GUR poster hanging way over there. See? The stuff that you don't usually see, right? So if I'm able to take this outside soon or whatever, you could see me do this from the bedroom. Ooh. Sexy.
Okay, it
You
says
never
the
know.
new
Maybe
new
not.
version of Hollywood Squares. It's hosted by CBS Mornings co-anchor Nate Burleson
I don't know.
with
Yeah.
Drew Barrymore as the center square.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, she's not very funny.
She's not.
No,
She does the zingers than anybody else.
no, she shouldn't be the center
They
square.
should create an AI Paul Lind and put him
Yeah.
in their square.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would work. I would like that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That'd be good.
yeah.
I made myself a sandwich and now I'm surrounded by dogs.
Oh, I bet they want a bite. Yeah. Give me a bite right now.
Feed me, feed me.
That's like my cats. They always want to see what I've got for dinner. Like, what you got?
What is with dogs? They're always hungry.
Yeah, well, it's meat.
They're never satisfied.
See, they're protecting you, so they want payment.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the Viking show is back on.
Oh, it's
What
the
the
second episode.
The Minnesota Vikings?
No, that's a Viking show.
Well, most channels, when they do shows now, like game shows, they do 2 of them in a row at least. Sometimes even 4.
Well,
I
yeah,
like
but
to
they
do
had a
things in
different
hour
show
or
on
2 hour
for a
blocks
while.
these days because they're not lazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, kids don't realize that there used to be half an hour shows.
Look at this. We're no longer amusing. Matthew Smith
Uh-oh.
is going to bed.
Yeah,
He's
we're
falling
putting people to sleep.
What? Oh,
Good
come
night,
on.
Matthew.
No. This can't be true. No, we don't put people to sleep. No.
I do.
Come on. Oh, that's not good.
Put my podcast on for 15 minutes. You'll be snoozing right away.
Is the Viking show called Buddy Games?
I don't know. I don't have the sound on.
Okay.
Probably just as well.
What is the new Viking show?
And there's one guy walking around with no pants on. Like he didn't have any pants on in the first episode either. So what's up with that?
Sure, you're not watching the Playboy channel?
I don't. No, it's supposed to be CBS.
What's Schnee doing in a show?
Are they wearing those like leotards that they used to wear with the, chainmail and those metal dresses and whatever? Those guys
I don't
used to
know.
wear?
I don't know what's going. I want to go back to Gilligan's Island again.
You should be watching Blackadder.
Are you still watching that
Hollywood
series?
Squares is preempted for this.
Yes. With Nate Burleson and Drew Barrymore as the middle square. That's what they say.
Well, no, they got to get a comedian for the center square.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who could they get? Well, what's Jerry Seinfeld doing? He ain't doing anything.
Somebody who would really be
he's
funny.
Not funny off the cuff. He needs to write stuff.
Bill Burr.
Funny off the cuff.
Somebody like
Bill Burr. He's hilarious.
Bill Burr. Somebody like
Bill
John
Burr
Cleese,
would be awesome.
the guy from Monty Python. John Cleese would be good as a middle.
Oh,
Bill Burr's kind of like a young dog.
They'd have to wake him up every 5 minutes.
Yeah, as I say, yeah, he's in his 80s now.
No, what's Andrew Dice Clay doing?
I've not heard from Andrew Dice Clay in years.
Wherever he is, he's not being funny. I guarantee that.
He can't because you never hear him anymore.
He came and went pretty fast, didn't he? Like he was a big thing, and then next week,
Couple of years,
heard of
he's
him.
gone. Too obnoxious.
They could get Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby's doing nothing.
There you go.
That'd be
He
fine.
could be in the center square.
If they get Bill Cosby, they won't have any ratings. So
They'll get
cancel it.
plenty of ratings. You just
I'm
watch.
sure they will. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you put Bill Cosby in the middle. Everybody be glomming to watch that. Better than Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
Funny.
They need to have rotating middle squares.
I bet you Drew
Her
Barrymore is one of the producers. I bet he might.
Yeah.
She's probably
yeah,
one
but
of
that's what Whoopi Goldberg tried. Like, sure, I'll produce it, but I want to be in the center square, says Whoopi.
Yeah, she had a talk show at one time. Maybe they cancel it and okay, you can do this now or something.
No,
Yeah, Drew
she's
Barrymore
got-
had a
Drew
talk show,
Barrymore
yeah.
still has her talk show.
Oh, her
I think
talk
she's
show,
actually
yeah.
pretty smart because, you know, women, once you hit a certain age, your parts start drifting away in Hollywood and blah, blah. So she
Yeah.
got into television. I think she's pretty smart for doing that, actually.
Yeah.
But she went all woke.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but she's not as bad as some. Like Whoopi Goldberg is worse.
She's
Oh,
awful.
God.
Whoopi's just stupid.
Oh, she
She is.
When
Everybody
this
on
was
that
years
show.
and years ago, but when Letterman was in the hospital for his, I forget what was open heart surgery, was it, or was it when he? No, it wasn't his surgery. It was when he had crap. Well, I had it. What's the disease you get on your head and it hurts and?
Oh, like
Loss of
psoriasis
memory.
or something.
Yeah, but it's worse than that. What you get from the measles.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
shingles.
You know,
Shingles. When Letterman had shingles and he was out for like months, he had a string of rotating co-hosts. And Whoopi Goldberg, this made papers. Whoopi Goldberg did the show one night. She's supposed to do the show more than once. She did it one night, and Letterman's like, she's never doing my show again, ever. Even being on as a guest. She's done. He was pissed. She made it so political and so left, and he's just nope. That ain't happening ever
She is
again.
a total airhead. Like you listen to the stuff that falls out of her mouth is just like it's like she woke up out of bed, got out of bed one morning, and says, "I think today I'll believe this."
Yeah.
And then go out and try to sell it to people. Like it's just stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid Whoopi.
But those were some interesting shows. Elvis Costello hosted Letterman once, and I think that's how he got his show. He had a show for 2 seasons on the independent on IFC, I think it was, a music show. It's called Spectacle. But he was actually a pretty good host. And it was funny because Elvis Costello and the Imposters were the musical guests. And so when it comes down for the musical segment,
jump up and
ladies and gentlemen, Elvis Costello and the Imposters, and then he goes running over. He goes running over, puts on his guitar, and starts playing. You know,
He's still married to Diana Krall. Are they still married?
Yeah, they're still married.
Yeah, so he's a smart guy too. Then.
Yeah. Yeah, they had twins. I don't know. This is a bunch of years
I know
ago.
She's Canadian, and I know they spent part of the year in Canada. I know that.
They might. I don't know. I know that the best concert I've ever seen was Elvis Costello in London in 1996, and I think it was so good because he was home. You know what I mean? He could go home after the show, but he was just
frame of mind.
Fire that night. It was a fantastic show.
Now that we're talking about Letterman's CBS show.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you've heard, Elvis Costello did the liner notes for the new Ringo album.
What?
Yep. Which is very odd, but there they are.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he do any production on the album, I wonder?
I don't think so. He's friends. He is good friends with T-Bone Burnett, though. So, him and T-Bone Burnett are the Coward Brothers. They've got a new album either coming out or out already. So, that's probably has something to do with it. But yeah.
How about that?
But yeah, so you open up the gatefold and there's this, two column thing, and it's written by Elvis Costello.
Okay. That's good.
See, folks, listen to the stuff you learn on this show.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like, you're not going to learn this on high quality entertainment. It's just not going to happen.
This is the premier high quality entertainment.
Well, we know that, but we're talking about
people believe
but
something else.
Yeah.
Like, don't watch the Kelly Clarkson show. You're not going to get it. It's here. Stay tuned here. Like, share, and subscribe right here.
Right. Okay.
And none of our voices are auto-tuned either.
Right. That's true.
Wow. Not me, because I can't.
None of us are using auto-tune.
None of us are AI either.
Nope.
We're all real people.
Yep.
Well, except for that one down there. I have to learn how to point using this camera. That's not a real person right there. No. Like a GUR person.
And we're all real people in real places. Every one of us.
Yeah. When you need some splaining to do. Yeah, that's Lucy's house or her apartment. That show was an oldie when I was real little. You know, like 62 and something.
What, My Little Margie?
No, I Love Lucy.
Oh yeah,
and it's still on. Think about that. It's still on.
Yeah.
Like 75 years later, or however long it's still on. At least 70.
We are responding to you. We are real. We're not AI.
I'm real again.
You could be AI. No.
I'm not the one with the fuzzy picture.
No.
See, like, I could be AI, but we're not in the same room. All right, don't get technical. Geez.
Oh.
What?
Okay.
I don't understand these TV shows anymore. I want to see Hollywood Squares. Come on.
So what's on now? More Vikings?
No, it's the Viking show. There's a guy walking around with an arrow through his neck.
Are the Vikings winning or losing?
He's just standing there.
Oh.
One guy walking around with his.
Was it halftime?
I don't know what this thing is.
There, I'm in Elton John's living room again.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool. That's what AI says. But no. Would AI give you a song and dance if we were fake? No.
I don't know why the top of my head is throbbing though. It was throbbing.
Wow.
We could all be in the same room if we wanted to. That would be weird. That would be weird if it was like a stream with like 25 people and they all are in the same room.
Everyone the same thing. Yeah.
I like this one, the blur background, but my background's black, so you can't tell.
I don't know what would happen if I tried to do that on this computer. I might get to.
There's
cause a fire.
You might crash it. You might use too many resources.
See how that now that's entertainment, folks.
Yeah.
Oh well. What else should we talk about? We're coming up to 2 hours.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. We got about 15 minutes.
Oh, there's Melinda.
It doesn't even work.
There she is. And her record.
Oh, hang on. I got to show Melinda something.
Okay. Melinda.
I'll just go out of the way.
Look, Melinda.
I didn't even know I had that one.
It's my blurry. I got to fix the blur.
Yeah, I'm like, everything's blurry.
How come it's blurry and I'm not? I guess it's because of where he is.
I lost my head.
There.
Dude, Doc, you got a group hat.
He's a big fit Van.
Yeah, you really look bad, Doc. You're wearing a turtleneck sweater.
Yeah, you see that, Belinda?
That is amazing.
I've been taking me ever to go through that record. There's 4 albums in it. It's like I play a half a side, and then the next day I'll play the other side. It's just taking me forever to go through. It's good stuff, though. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, that's better.
What girl?
What girl?
You and I did last night because I was bored. I started playing 78s on my other little stereo in my red room.
Oh, that's cool.
That was fun for a while.
Yeah. Do you have many 78s?
I don't have that many. I played a couple I didn't even know I had though. I had G by the Crows. I didn't know I had that, and I've had I played a White Sport Coat by Marty Robbins. I didn't know I had that.
Yeah.
It's weird how some of them sound really good and some of them don't.
My usual record store, I had a whole bunch of them. They're upstairs discount area, but they remodeled everything and reconfigured things, and they kind of disappeared. So
Yeah, probably threw them out.
Well, maybe. I asked them, like they downsized. It's like half the size it used to be. And I said, well, what happened? And actually, there was somebody doing a movie that just came in and bought, because they were selling them for $1 a piece, like all the records up there. And so somebody came in and bought 1,000 of them just because they needed it for a movie set. So so they just so that's where all their stuff went, and kind
put
of
them in a
pissed me off.
dumpster. Yeah.
Well, I was in there one day, and I was before I was thinking of buying them, but they had most of the Partridge Family albums there. So I went back later, and I couldn't find any. Couldn't find any of them. So yeah, that was a bit of a drag. So now that it's out of the bag,
well, yeah. Like
Jeff, you would have thought you'd learn by now.
Yeah.
Hurry up, it's getting heavy.
You can't teach an old Jeff new tricks.
No. Even after a couple years, like,
all right.
We're gonna have to dock your pay, Jeff.
Got that out of the way finally.
Oh, but look, Gary Wilkerson is out there. Hello.
Oh, hey, Gary.
Oh, Gary Wilkerson.
How's the snow in Texas?
Hope you're staying warm, because it was worse in Texas than it was here in Oklahoma. It's nasty down there.
It was snowy. They were showing people on the freeways spinning out and all that.
Yeah, they said
It's been
DFW
snowing
airport.
almost every day here, but it doesn't mount to anything. But it's been cold.
Yeah.
I only hit like 19 or 20 yesterday.
It hasn't been cold enough here. We haven't even had a frost. It's just hasn't been cold. Like it's 6 degrees now, and it's almost 7 o'clock at night. So I mean, it's not nearly been cold enough to snow here.
Yeah,
we've had a lot of rain. The last couple of days, it's been clearing up. But
see, it's 30 degrees here. The low is supposed to be like 28, and it's not going to get real cold at night, and it's going to gradually melt the snow. Yeah,
it's 21 here in Detroit.
And it's really windy, which is weird because normally it's windy when the temperatures are changing, but it's been really cold for like 3 or 4 days, and it's really windy as well, which is
we're saying
is when it's windy.
6 Celsius here. It's not 6 Fahrenheit, which is that's getting like 40. 40.
Yeah, it's 40, mid-30s, 40s.
It's what, -5 in Celsius, something like that, where I am, something like that. -5, -6.
I wonder what the temperature in Tuktoyaktuk is.
Well, I'm just going to look now that you mention it.
40 below.
I don't think it's that cold, is it?
I hope not.
I don't know.
It's -5 Fahrenheit.
Woo.
With 0% precipitation,
0%
85% humidity, and the wind is 14 miles an hour.
Woo.
Yeah,
it's balmy.
It's a balmy breeze at -5 degrees.
Wow, nice. Yeah, so get your tickets now.
I don't think I'll move there.
No,
it's actually -5 is not that cold for being above the Arctic Circle. Anyway,
but it's cold enough.
It's cold enough, yeah.
You got Tim Hortons there, I hear.
People have brought their brass monkeys in. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, it's 11 degrees in Kimbaland.
When I lived in Buffalo,
that's not warm either.
Every year for the whole month of January, we would struggle to get above 0.
Yeah.
That cold.
Well, you're right on the lake there too, so you get that
wind,
wind, right?
Yeah. It was, and I used to have to walk to work from Buffalo to Kenmore, which is like an hour walk. And it was cold. There was this
You
one
walk
stretch
an
of
hour
2
to get to
blocks,
work?
which had like a football field, and there's nothing on either side. And that was my worst thing, because I knew as soon as I hit that, these like 40-mile-an-hour winds were going to hit me, these ice cold, and I'd be like, oh.
Should have got yourself a skateboard and a sail.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Well, in the summer, I didn't have a car. In the summer, I would ride my bike, but in the winter, you don't ride your bike.
So you walked an hour to get to work?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'd buy a car.
And how long to walk home?
An hour, believe it or not.
Uphill, both ways.
Didn't have buses in those days, or what?
I just walked everywhere. I didn't mind it. I mean, you get used to it. You wear a hat or earmuff. This was back when I invented walk muffs. I was the first person to do this. I swear, I should have gone for a patent. As soon as I invented the Walkman, I took a pair of Walkman headphones apart and I stuck them in a pair of earmuffs. And I had walk muffs. Therefore, I keep my ears warm and listen to music. And it worked. It worked great. And they have those now. They've had them for years. But I invented them in the mid-'80s. I invented walk
There's
muffs.
a video right there. There's a video.
Yeah, I invented walk muffs, and they worked great.
Walk
My
muff.
ears were toasty, and I could listen to tunes, and it was great.
How about some motorized shoes with wheels?
Yeah, they call them roller skates.
Yeah.
I think Wile E. Coyote tried that once and it didn't work out.
Yeah, it blew up, didn't it?
Well, yeah, but he put rockets on his.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they went.
Yeah, he ended up going over a cliff and stuff. Kind of nuts.
No, I did get pneumonia though walking. This was a different job, a different place, but still about an hour. I had to walk close to the Boulevard Mall on Niagara Falls Boulevard from past Buffalo or the University of Buffalo on Main Street campus. Past that, it was about an hour, and it was about 34 degrees, between 32 and 34 degrees, 3 days straight, pouring rain. It never stopped. And I walked to work, and I worked in this point. I was working in a TV place, a guy that repaired TVs, and he didn't really have much heat on in there, and it was freezing. And I did that 3 days in a row, and I sat in my soaking wet clothes all day, and then I went home, and I did 3 days, and after the third day, I was sick as I've ever been as far as that kind of stuff goes. I had 107-degree temperature.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Hospitalization. Yeah.
Yeah. But
when it's cold out, it's great.
I had to ride a bus home. And where I was living, I lived like on the sun porch, and there was no heat on the sun porch. So I was literally like, all day long, every day, I was like freezing to death.
Man.
And finally, I went home for Christmas, and my mother knew I was sick, and she didn't believe how sick I was, and I should really see a doctor. And she's like, "No, you're fine." Well, finally, she got her thermometer one day out of disgust and put it in my mouth, took it out, and she's like, "It's 107 degrees." She's like, "We're going to the doctor." I'm like, "I told you." Oh,
jeez.
Yeah, that took me months. That took me months to get over that fully.
No kidding.
I lost my hearing. In both ears. They just stuffed up, and I couldn't hear forever. And
lost my toenails.
The walk muffs were useless to you at that point.
Well, yeah. Well, it was the rain. That was the rain that did it. I didn't have my walk muffs on in the rain because it would have ruined them. But you didn't need them.
You would have got shock muffs.
Yeah, it was above freezing. I didn't need them, but it was just like 3 days. The second day I'm waking up, I'm like, please stop raining. And I'm like, nope, it's pouring out. Off I go again. I'm like,
yeah, they have these things called raincoats, which are
and umbrellas. I didn't have either one.
And galoshes. You didn't have your
Yeah.
galoshes on.
Yeah, no, it was bad. I was young, I was in my 20s.
Should have put your rubbers on.
I must have been there once. I don't remember it, but I must have been in my 20s.
Yeah, that wasn't
Yep.
good.
Been a while.
I was in university in my 20s.
Well, hey, guess what? I'm going to shut this down here.
Okay.
Because
Another
coming
great
up
stream.
on a couple hours, and I think we've amused enough people tonight from the looks
We'll
of
be
things.
back Sunday.
I want to know more about the lock muffs.
Yes.
Well, you'll have to come back on Sunday.
On Sunday, we'll talk
come
some
back,
more.
And it's 4 o'clock
Until then.
Eastern Standard Time. We'll learn more about muffs. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So
Until then,
yeah. So let's see. I'm on the
stay
wrong page.
safe wherever you're at.
Wherever you're at. That's all, folks.